Girl, today is the day. The time is the time. It is my last day of work. Oh, how do I feel? How do you feel, Renee? I'm at a picture in my mind. I am being interviewed because, once again, this is my Netflix documentary. And if I'm being honest, I feel joyful. And I feel so excited because for the first time in a very long time, I feel like I'm in anticipation for something. It's been a really long time since I felt like I've made the right decision. And I've just felt joy in multiple areas of my life. I don't know how else to explain that, but I think somewhere along the line, I became okay with feeling like mediocre in certain parts of my life, even though my desires and my visions, my dreams and my journal reflected a completely different woman living a completely different life. I just hadn't allowed myself to fully live that. And I'm grateful for every single moment because it stepped me forward in a place of realization. I'm allowing myself to be a very active participant in my life in every area, to the point where I'm even reassessing right now the offers that I have, the membership, the cohort, because I want to sit down and really align with not only creating the business and these services in a way that it supports my desires and the life that I want to experience, but it's also mindfully serving the women that I believe I'm called to serve. So it's, wow, it's just so many thoughts that I'm having, and I'm excited about all of them. I think the biggest win for me right now is having margin, being able to have some room to breathe, being able to have a little bit of space where I don't have to rush. I don't have to rush to apply to a job. I don't have to rush to make a decision. I don't have to rush and move out of urgency or move out of survival. And something else that's challenging me to do right now is to look at my life and see where can I pull back the curtains and minimize my life. Do I have more than what I actually need? Am I overdoing it, paying for too many subscriptions? Am I trying to manage too many things right now? Is it really reflecting who I feel that I am, or really who I'm becoming? Because God is changing me. I am literally changing before my own eyes right now, and maybe before your eyes in the same token. And I can feel it. Just the anticipation that I have today with my relationship with God, with the timing, with the trust and the belief, to not feel the worry, that's rich. That is so rich. Just knowing that I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm being called to where I'm supposed to be. Every single moment is building upon the next. Nothing is lost. Nothing is forgotten. Nothing was incorrectly done. Everything is of the right timing, because the time is the time, and the time is right now for me. So I'm basking in that feeling and still sitting with, like, what does that look like and what does that mean? I'm really grateful to just have the next couple days to rest and to unpack. Now, I know burnout comes with a couple different levels, and I haven't hit the highest level, right? But I think I definitely was in a moment of like feeling like some chronic stress. Hi, good morning. I was definitely in a moment of feeling some chronic stress, and I feel like I'm coming off the ladder. You know, when you've climbed up a ladder really, really high, probably like a 12-foot ladder, to change that light bulb, and then you slowly coming down, you're looking down when you're taking each step off the ladder, each foot after the other, until you safely get the ground, and you're like, whew. Oh, Lord, that was close. That was real close. That's exactly how I feel right now. And I'm just slowly coming off the ladder bit by bit. So I'm grateful to give myself some time to just come off the ladder and just breathe. That's what I need. I want to see in my life, where can I become more minimal, where I'm not only being mindful financially, especially in this season, of wanting to just continue to steward things well, steward my money well, steward new decisions well, being in a new place financially, stewarding that well too, right? And then, of course, being a woman that does not have a consistent W-2 paycheck coming in, I want to see where I need to make those adjustments and experience being a new woman that can live off less. Yeah, that just kind of feels like a personal desire and a personal challenge to myself, because I know at one point I got caught in the trap of, when I started making more money, I think I started spending more money. And that's something that we tend to naturally do, but it's just not the action that's going to get me ahead to where I actually want to be in my life, to create the experiences that I really want and the changes that I want to make. So I'm excited to just dive deeper into just having more financial wisdom, financial awareness, and managing my money really well, to a point where I'll be able to turn around and help other people manage theirs too. I've even been looking into financial therapy in the token of becoming one, because if you don't know, I'm currently 67% through my grad school program, and I have my residency coming up here very soon. So I've been thinking about different lanes that I actually want to occupy based off of where I feel called and where I feel very passionate. Naturally, I have a heart to always serve women. I don't see that changing anytime soon, of course, unless God changes it. Excuse me. But knowing that, I'm like, okay, there's enough people out here helping those with, trauma and burnout and different forms of stress and loss and life changes in that way. But who's out here helping like people heal their financial trauma, their financial relationship, their financial awareness? Because when you're in a position where you feel like your back is against the wall, maybe there have been moments of money mismanagement. I can only speak for myself really like when it comes to that, because I have had times in the past where I did not do well or right by my finances. I was always told, oh, save your money, save your money, save your money. Well, what does that really mean? Tell me the details, okay? Because I need more than that. And so I've had moments where I was great up and then I was down. So I've hit every bump, curve, nook and cranny you could think of. I had a flashback to the day in my early 20s. I had my first apartment. I will never forget my first apartment. My rent was like $450. This was 2012, 11? 12, I think 2012. And it was around like $450. And I had left a job thinking I was going to a good job, but it turns out it ended up being one of those, like, what are they called? Kind of like multi-level marketing type of jobs or whatever. I don't know. They duped me. They duped your girl. I got fooled. And rent was coming due, and I was like, I don't know how to pay. I can't, how, what, didn't want to ask my parents, just very prideful. And I was like, let me just figure this out. And I saw all these people going to get these payday loans, so I just signed up and got one too. And I remember thinking to myself, the last time that I got one, I was like, Lord, I will never do this again. And thank you for getting me in a position where this would never have to be an option for me again. And it hasn't. It has not. So if I trust and believe God for the big things in my life, why can't I trust and believe Him for these small moments? To trust and believe God to get me through breast cancer, to literally heal me. Why am I not trusting Him to see me through the next day, see me through the next month with my money? Taking the leap and not having like that consistent paycheck every 2 weeks. Why would I not trust Him? If I'm trusting Him for my salvation, to get me to heaven, to teleport me up there, or I don't know, do Jetson style. Y'all know the cartoon back in the day. However it's going to be, if I can trust that that's where I'm going, why can I trust to have heaven on earth while I'm here? And I don't know, just having that realization that woke me up, because I listened to a Rick Warren message. He's one of my favorites. If you don't listen to him, he has the Daily Hope podcast, and it's just little hits of goodness. Boy, it will get your spirit together. But if I can trust Him for those moments, and I have those moments as my testimony, I have those moments as my evidence, those moments are my data, then why can I not trust Him to see me through these next couple months, to guide me, to just believe that, you got me. I'm good. I'm actually not going to worry. for once in a long time, maybe that's the thing that you need to give up. Maybe that's the thing that you need to put down. You need to put down the worry, because we weren't made to worry anyways. We weren't made to be that way. But the natures of the world made us that way. And maybe that's something that's keeping you back from the next thing, from the good thing, from the leap. Maybe that's the way you need to be uncomfortable for a little minute in order to get the comfort, in order to get the traction, in order to get the space and the margin to be able to propel yourself forward in whichever way you're trying to go, you know? And so I was like, maybe that's something that had helped me cripple for a minute, that I didn't realize it. But in the knowing now, in growing awareness and like learning more about me and just unpacking in real time what's happening, I'm like, Lord, thank you. Like, just thank you. Thank you that you are still with me and that you are showing me to me, and I'm seeing things about myself. So yeah, this is my last day of my job, and I feel like it's just the beginning of, I don't know, Renee 2.0 maybe? Yeah, because I'm becoming the woman that I've been journaling about. Like in real time, I'm finally starting to become that person that I've been actively journaling about. And to actually start to see yourself, hi, morning, to actually start to see yourself unpack on paper in real time. Because I do a lot of journaling. I mean, I've been journaling since 2012. There may be a couple journals with the payday numbers in there. When you start journaling about what you want, how you want to feel, who you want to be, what your values are now, what you don't want, what you're tired of, what you don't want to experience, how you want to wake up, how you want your days to feel, and then you choose to pursue that relentlessly, it's bound to happen if you trust the process. It's bound to happen. And this has probably been one of the best feelings since I heard you are cancer free. All of the cancer is gone. I remember that moment. My mom was with me in Atlanta. I think it was my best friend's birthday. So 4/20, I'll never forget that day. I had the surgery, I think just a couple weeks before. And the doctor called while I was sitting there with my mom. And he asked me, had I heard the good news? I'm like, well, I don't think I had a missed call from you. So no, I haven't. He asked me if I heard the good news. And then he told me the report.
So I was just looking at your pathology report. Have you seen it? Have you heard it?
No, I haven't received it at all. Is day 1 of chemotherapy. One scripture that I've been really standing on that I want to share with you just for encouragement, Psalms 56:3. But when I am afraid, I will put my trust in you. I praise God for what he has promised. I trust in God, so why should I be afraid?
Your pathology report looks really good. So the lower the number, the better. Yours was literally a 0. Like all the cancer got killed. I mean, it's really, really good. Even the lymph nodes, everything.
Oh my God. Well, technically, am I cancer free?
You are.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Ma, don't squeeze me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't squeeze me. Oh, God. That is a moment that I will never, ever, ever forget. It is ingrained in my head forever because that was the result of crazy faith. That was the result of trusting God in the unknown. That was the result of experiencing his goodness. And I tear up because he's so good to me. He has been so faithful. He has never left me in my weakest moment. When everything looked blank, when people were leaving me and people were exiting the situation. I had so many relationships end during my cancer journey. It didn't make any sense at my lowest moment. And God never, ever, ever, ever left me. Day one, when I got that diagnosis, I already knew I was healed. I knew it was going to be okay. I had to just battle my emotions, my faith and belief sometimes because it felt rocky. And there were times where it felt like, man, is this really going to go the way that I desire it to go? That is just something different to experience. But getting there and getting to that place, man, God is just so good. So good. So it's like I'm able to just continue to trust and believe Him for the goodness of what He's doing in my life, for His mercy and His grace over my life, and see that this moment, this is literally no different. This is no different. If I can trust Him to get me through breast cancer, stage 2, triple negative, why will He not see me through the rest of the days of my life? Because I am here with a purpose. My work has purpose. My voice has purpose. Who I am has purpose. Everything about me is purposeful, and it's intentional, and it's beautiful, and it's fearful and wonderfully made. And it's the same for you. You are seeing this for a reason. You have watched this journey for a reason, with intention and with purpose. Whether you have that belief or not, I hope this inspires something in you. And this really, really, really encourages you to live the life that you really desire. You deserve it. And it is possible. Nothing is impossible. You got to take the limits off of you. You got to remove the limits on your mind, and the limits and the chains that are there, the limits that are stopping you and that are keeping you stuck in the same position, at the same job, in the same burnout, in the same relationship, in the same unfulfilling moments, yet you have the same desires, you have the same longing, you have the same belief, you have this vision of how you see yourself. You just haven't gotten there yet. You got to give yourself the permission, and you have to trust, and you have to know. And yes, I'm putting emphasis heavy on the have. You have to trust, and you have to know that wherever He's taking you, wherever you are called to be, you will get there. It's not going to be comfortable, and it doesn't come without challenges. It doesn't come without changes. It doesn't come without shifts. Nothing about this has been easy. Nothing about all of this journey has been easy, but there is a flow, and there is like an assist when it feels like you're in alignment. And that's been one of the most beautiful feelings that I could ever have and experience. So I just want to offer that encouragement to you as I am about to go clock out for the last time today at this job in a little bit. I just want to offer that to you, y'all. Man, choosing to show up, choosing to be visible can quite literally change your life. Choosing to just say yes to whatever your desire is and chase your wildest dream. The desires, choosing to just follow the map of your desires. Oh my gosh. Who knows where that'll take you? Who knows? So if you are someone that's been wanting to build your first option, if you're wanting to be more visible, if you're wanting to finally put yourself out there, and you want to do this with a group of other women, y'all have started packing Cohort 2 out. I woke up this morning to about an extra 5 of y'all. And now I'm like, okay, I'll be reassessing just how this looks moving forward after Cohort 2. But we start next week. We start on Wednesday, and the doors close Tuesday. So yeah, that's my invitation. That's my invitation. Let all of this just be an example. And even if you don't join Cohort 2, just let it be the inspiration that you need. That's what I'm doing this for. This is the Netflix documentary that don't usually pop up on Netflix. This is the one that they haven't uploaded yet. But this is why I upload it every single day on YouTube. And no, I can't sing, so don't email me with no bookings and inquiries, okay? Okay, y'all. But truly, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for cheering me on. Thank you for supporting me. There's comments that I have not even tapped into yet, but I just want to acknowledge you and tell you truly, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And thank you to those that have joined Cohort 1, Cohort 2, the membership. I cannot wait to just adjust things and revamp them in a way that I think is going to serve us all so well. And I just thank y'all for sharing these videos and subscribing and just being here and just hearing me and seeing me. Okay, let me go blow my nose. Bye.